Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Happy Halloween. I'm totally not dressed for Halloween today, but it is indeed Halloween today, and I appreciate your flexibility in your schedule to accommodate our parents in our class that may want to go out trick-or-treating with their children. If you do go out trick-or-treating with your kids, just be safe, and we want to make sure we all meet tomorrow night. Which brings me to my topic tonight. We are meeting tomorrow night, either at 6 o'clock or 7:30. Make sure you get to one of those. I will be taking roll right when we get on the class on Collaborate, so we'll be taking roll this time. I didn't last time. Last time I relied on just the chat. This time, however, we're going to go into more of a formalized. We're going to go more formalized, so we will be chatting with each other, but I will be taking roll. Once we get online, I'll be giving you a couple of prompts to discuss. And then what I'm going to do is put you into groups online. So for the first thing we'll do is we'll just kind of review some of the assignments and some of the things I've been noticing, that questions I've been having coming up. And then we're going to get into groups together, and we're going to talk about some Common Core challenges, alignment challenges, and teaching for mastery, competency-based learning, as opposed to teaching seat time, as we learned about in one of our the amount of time you sit in a seat. That's how you get your degree. So we'll be talking about just some kind of challenging things that we have going on right now. Of course, if you'd like to pose a challenge to me to post to the group, if you're having a challenge at your school in the area of curriculum and instruction, testing, or assessment, if you'd like to send me a challenge, of course I would keep that confidential who sent it, but maybe collectively we can figure out some answers for you, so you can see how people think, how leaders think together. So tomorrow night we'll be meeting at either 6 o'clock or 7:30. Log on through Collaborate. Please, when you're not actually speaking, mute your microphone, so we'll know, please make sure you're muting your microphone, and I'll be giving instructions as soon as we get on. You are going to be required to speak when I break you into groups. You'll be going into groups of 3, so it will be. It's not going to be a sit and get this time. Last time I told you it was a sit and get. You sat. I talked about our syllabus. This time, however, you are going to be required to participate. You will be put in groups of 3, or unless there's only 2 of you, but most likely it'll be 3. And so you will be having conversations together verbally with your microphone. So, and you possibly will want your video on as well, so you can see who's talking to whom. So I'll put you into groups that way. If you haven't done that before, which I'm doubting you have because you're all new, I'll walk you through the process. You'll come on to Collaborate, and then once I make sure I have everyone on and we have a few minutes into the class, then I will go over to a different board. I'll select groups. I'll put each of you in groups, and then your screen will disappear for a second. All of a sudden you'll be in a room called a room with those 2 other people, with the writing, with the inquiry or the discourse prompt that I've given you. And then what I'll do is I'm going to be popping in and out of the different groups just to see how that's going. Okay, it's kind of a fun thing, but it does require full participation. So you will be participating tomorrow after the question answer period is over of discussing some of our projects. So be prepared. If you have one of those little microphones that go in your ear, those tend to keep the static out of us, so you won't hear as much static. I'd highly recommend it. I usually use one when I'm actually on the phone calls with you. So if you could do that, it just helps. You don't have to. It's not required by all at all. Okay. So tomorrow night, 6 o'clock or 7:30, have a microphone with a phone part, a microphone with a little speaker on it that you could talk into if you have it. Be prepared with any questions you have, and if you have any pressing questions between now and tomorrow night that you may want us to discuss, send it my way, and I'll throw it out there for the group. We'll have a discussion about it. Okay, it'll be fun. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone tomorrow night. All right, bye-bye.